There, YouTube. It is I, the one, the only, Nadia Exotica. I just got an offer to get meta verified. No fucking thank you. I can't stand Instagram. I feel so nasty. I feel better now, but like still nasty. And this has been my go-to. I love it so dearly. These little things are so good. I think that's what's helped me so much. Like I no longer have like body aches or chills. Again, I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? But I feel a lot, oh, fuck you. I feel a lot better already, but I still feel nasty, so. Oh, man. I'm just gonna post my links. I can't promise a 3-hour stream, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm here. I'm here. I feel bad because I'm just like so off rhythm here. Nor. Okay. Oh, no. And I have orange juice. Favorite activity? I don't know. Hi, Julesy. Sunny, I believe so, yes. Favorite activity? Scrapbooking. Hands down. Hands down. Hi, Zella. Hello, hello. Hi, Angelique. I am feeling like better than I was this morning. This morning was probably like, it was so awful. And last night too. Last night was when it really hit. Like my muscles were so sore and like my eyes are so red. I'm like, I don't want to take these glasses off. But yeah, I'm feeling better, but I'm still like, ugh. However, just now before coming on here, I did a little bit of work. Yes, Sunny, yes, yes, yes. Thank you for that, sweetheart. And I hope you're good, Julesy. I hope you guys are all good. Sean, Zella, Angelique, I hope you guys are well. Sorry, I'm attaching this to my Snap here. Let's do that. And then I have to post on Twitter. This is so amazing. I love this one. I really love this. I gotta say though, there was one of them I was not a fan of. We know what horrors you committed April 9th of 2001. Fuck, I don't know what horrors I committed. Glass Eater. Go where I go. Thank you. Yes. No, absolutely. I'm like, whenever I feel nasty and yucky, I whip out the teas, the smoothies, and all that. And I swear that hot and sour soup is golden. It always works. The soup I already ate most of it. I did save the broth because I feel like I'm gonna use it. Oops, fuck, I didn't want to do that. Okay, Twitter. Link. YouTube. Video. Link. No. Live. Stream. Quote. Watch now. Subscribe. Follow. Like. And my headache's gone. And I think it's like all permanently gone now because I'll be honest, I took 3 ibuprofens at 8 a.m. and that was like what, hours ago now. So, and I still feel fine. So, how many subs do you need to go live? I don't know. I think like 50, I think maybe. I don't know. My first live stream was when I already had like quite a bit. And actually, thank you guys again. I just have to thank you. Like YouTube is so amazing. If you had to learn a fighting style, TKO, MMO, or such, what would you learn? I don't know. Kickboxing. Probably kickboxing. What remote job position are legit? Because I tried applying online. There are places that are calling me back. Seemed hella sketch. Don't do any job. Okay, so they'll try to get you with these like like real estate listings. Like they make an ad for us, right? Those are all a scam. Those are all garbage. They're not real. I almost fell for one a long time ago. I mean, I was like 18, 19. Don't do those where they want to make you like do listings, like make listings for them. It's all fraudulent. Don't do that. The translation jobs, the what is it, copywriting jobs, any job where, oh yeah, and that's what I was going to tell you, and I guess I might as well just tell. Oh, thank you. These were actually from a costume store that closed. I wish they never closed because I got some really good pieces from them. But these came from a costume store. Thank you, Angelique. Thank you. I'm all right. I'm doing all right, Joelle. This is a secret, okay? This is something that you should do on those Indeed jobs for anything remote, okay? Listen clearly. Take a typing test on Google. You could just look up typing test, words per minute test, whatever. Take the test and get your results and put your results in your resume on Indeed for any job or remote job. People want like fast typers. Yes, thank you, Josie. Thank you. I'll give you some hot sour soup. Oh my. Oh, wicked combo right here. Yeah, so typing is like legitimately a big thing. People want fast typers. I noticed an influx of responses when I finally did that. So, and I don't know if that's like a loophole or whatever, but they want that. They want someone who can just do it timely and can spell things correctly, really, for anything. And then like remote, what is it? Digital marketing, especially. You can barely type on here. Good luck with all that. Keep me updated on how it goes. What is it? Oh, nice. Good, nice, Theo. Ooh, Sunny. Confidence. More than anything. And ignore any drama. It's so not worth it. Why did Jesus, aka God, call upon God on the cross? Did he forget his purpose? How can God call upon God? Good question. I don't know. I just know I love God. And goddess. I love the divine feminine and the divine masculine, period. Whew. So despite me feeling nasty and yucky, I still did two readings today, and they still came out immaculately. Actually, I just have to say, I'm a confidant, okay? I'm not going to spill your tea. Come with me, come to me with whatever you want. And there's no judgment here. The moment... that's what I noticed. I'll make sure. Yeah, don't do any of those where the real estate ad listings are all a scam. That's a lie. And actually I'm so certain that, they obviously, they probably wouldn't be paid anything. But they probably scam other people by like putting up these listings, making them place some sort of money down or something, and then the person's screwed, right? Because like it's a scam. So don't do that. Definitely only the like typing jobs, copywriting, translation especially, stuff like that. Just watching a guy live stream exploring abandoned places, and there's a guy around him yelling, oh my goodness. But yeah, try those outlets, and oh, you're so sweet. So come to me with whatever you want. Truthfully, I don't judge. I'm non-biased. I just read about what the cards show me, okay? And it's kind of nuts because I feel like this one person was very holding out on a lot of things, and I'm just sitting here saying shit, and then they were like, well, you know, what do you see about this? What do you see about that? And they finally were like, listen. They really got really personal, and it was wonderful. It was immaculate. After that, it was like, whew, like reading poetry or scripture. Of a frozen pizza? That sounds fantastic. Those little ones are my favorite. I just pop them in my little convection oven. You look a million times better than I do when I don't feel well. I'm like hiding behind these glasses. Hi there. Frozen ice cream. Oh my. Frozen ice cream is ice cream supposed to be frozen, right? Although they do have those what are they called? You know, when they like oh, freeze dried. Absolutely 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Angelique. But honestly, I'm like, I'm not gonna judge. And I could tell this person really just wanted someone to talk to about shit. I'm like, ah. Is frozen ice cream it's frozen. Frozen. I do kind of want to try the freeze-dried stuff, though. Like, I wonder what that would be like. I'm doing all right. I'm, like, recovering from being under the weather. I kind of fuck with yogurt, for real, for real. Frozen yogurt or what? My pet fish ate my ukulele because I thought it... Oh, no. Can we recover the ukulele somehow? Like, is there any sort of way we could do, like, the Heimlich maneuver on the goldfish? Sorry for assuming it was a goldfish. Oh, God. Can we recover the ukulele, please? I like fried ice cream, too. I've had fried ice cream. Oh, it's bomb. It's such a trip. Just yogurt. Yogurt. I love fried ice cream too from Mexican restaurants. I got mine from a Thai place and it was so phenomenal. But actually, yeah, one of my favorite Mexican spots does fried ice cream as well. And they put like banana and chocolate. Oh, fuck. Also, fried Oreos are phenomenal as well. Take a glass of orange juice and freeze it. It's really good. That would be good. I saw someone mix orange juice with coffee or like espresso. That sounds atrocious. My friend and her mom are both psychics, and her mom had tarot cards. Me and my friend used a candle to talk to spirits. Had a scratch on my back. I wouldn't be too worried. What you need to be worried about is like any sort of like Ouija boards. Those shits are scary. Tarot cards, I don't know. People have like different assumptions about them. I just think they're just like a tool for the subconscious. I'll freeze your orange juice. What do you need help with? Is it Murad? Recovery and try digital since I'm not the fastest type of it. Yeah, or even like receptionist work. Receptionist work and scheduling. That's something you need to look into. Scheduling. Look up scheduling positions. Oh man, story time. I was going to take on a scheduling job, but this was like fucking years ago. This was like when I had Rona in like 2021 or 2. You could go back on my video, I talk about it. In one of my like dating videos, I'm talking about how I'm like recovering from corona. And I was about to take a scheduling position where they schedule out limos. And you do it from home. Like, it was all from home. And this guy, when I looked him up, the guy that I interviewed with, he had pictures on Google of all these celebrities and shit, like, because they used his service when they would go to the city. You know what? Actually, hang on, Angelique. My sage is coming apart, but yes. I think that's the other thing too, is like not attaching to all the, BS that people throw at me. I can't be attached to it. Frozen orange juice, please. What's in my pocket? Oh, sanitizer. Someone say story time. Yes. Help subscribe. Thank you, princess. Thank you. Woke up in my room and saw a grown man crouched in a corner in my room, locked away, and looked back and he was gone. My other friend's names him Jerry. Oh my. Was it like a benevolent presence? Or did you get like a malevolent energy? I was thinking about like the ghost stuff we were talking about on my last live. Or not last one, a couple lives before. I did see something once, okay? But this was like not in my waking state. I was at my sister's house long ago in Sacramento and she still lived there. I had a headache and I took a nap on her bed. And right as I woke up, like I had such a headache, but I woke up from the nap and I'd seen a floating head. Almost like, do you remember in Scooby-Doo, like the live action Scooby-Doo, where they had like the spirits and they were in this pool and it was just a floating head with like a little tail? That's what it was like. And it was a man. It was a man's head and it was floating around the fan, the ceiling fan. And it was so odd. And then it just kind of disappeared, like flew and disappeared. So yeah, I guess I've seen a spirit before, but I was I was waking up. So I was like asleep. I don't know whether it's like, because sometimes you can see things like in your in-between state, your waking state and your sleep state. I had just like a chill down my spine when I saw him. Oh my, freeze-dried bananas. I would try those. Saw a bit of a heavyset woman busting it down sexual style in the gym. No. I mean, go off. Go off. Feels for men to see women filming. No. No. Why? Why? Like, just for fun? Oh, man, of course. Hang on. I need to check something. Whew. I'm so happy I don't have the chills anymore. Or, like, the body aches. That was a bitch. I felt like I got hit, man. Oh, wait. Maybe let's not do that while this thing is here like that. Period. Oh, about getting... I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, people. It was definitely a period, period. She was dancing, jumping, making it shake like jello. Okay, well, go off. I got hit by a car one time. Oh no! Really? I got clipped by a car once. I'm happy you recovered though. Oh my goodness. This lady clipped me with her car while I was walking home from work one time, and I kind of like did a spin around, and then I started cussing her out. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'll make you sorry, ho. But I didn't suffer any injuries. I need to finally post the rest of my stuff on my site, damn it. To be honest, it doesn't normal, but when I'm around people, it feels like it feels like a cool presence, and when I notice disingenuous truth in the personality of an individual. I mean, for some people, it's like completely different for others. There's some things that just will set you off with people. It might, for one person in particular I'm thinking of, it was his laugh that did it for me. That's how I knew I could not fucking trust him. I fell out of hi, Red Rum! Oh wait, I responded by going about my business and not making a scene like the law-abiding civil gym goer. 60-foot cliff? Oh my! What? Who is the 4th grade teacher? I don't know. Not after work. The stories are not going to work every time. Thank you. These are from a costume store that I wish didn't close down. I've gotten 2 headdresses, like, or not a headdress. It's more like a, what do they call those? Not a shroud, a cover. I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a infinity scarf almost. A sequin one. I have 2. I wore one in a video before. I want to find it because I moved all my shit. It's like still in boxes and stuff. But I love that one. And another one that's like a white color. The initial one that I wore in a video was like bronze and brown and gold. This other one's white and like a lilac-y lavender color. It's so beautiful, and it's all sequins. I love it. But I miss this costume shop. I wish it would never have closed. I'm very, yeah, I came down with something. To be honest, I felt it coming on like 2 days ago. Like my throat was all scratchy and nasty. I was getting sniffly. And then finally last night, I started having like bad muscle aches. Like horrific. And then like this morning too, I had the chills, and now I'm like, I feel fine. Fine as in like, I don't have that chill anymore, no muscle aches, just a stuffy nose. 60-foot cliff guy. The stories in the comments. Classic tale of my jaw being blown off. No, I haven't been taking any vitamins. I should though, but this is my like 2nd orange juice. This has some vitamins in it. Vitamin C. Functional mushroom. What the hell is that? Antioxidants, gut-friendly fiber, muscle recovery. That's good. I love these things. These are so good. It's called Remedy Organics. The freeze-dried watermelon. I don't like watermelon at all. Like, I hate watermelon. But I would try freeze-dried watermelon. Favorite type of food is so hard. I always stumble whenever someone asks me because I don't know. I love all food. I just don't do raw fish. That I don't like. Favorite type of food would be Mediterranean food or... Ooh, nice. I have some yogurt. I want frozen yogurt, man. They did one of these that I do not like, and I can't remember. I think it was like a protein chocolate something, but it just didn't work for me. I didn't like it. But they do a matcha one that's really good. They do a vanilla something. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. But also my aunt, like, she's just getting over her sickness, and like, she had a horrible cough. Like, I feel like she had worse symptoms than me. No, I don't like watermelon, but I love cantaloupe. I love honeydew. Pineapple is like one of my favorite fruits. Pomegranate. I love pretty much every fruit except watermelon is not a good one. I don't like. Because some Cajun crawfish and shrimp be hitting different. Raz to riches, yeah, raz to rigid. Are you casting a spell? Oh man, I listen to everything like old school rap, classic stuff, um, like the oldies, meditation, rock. Some rock is really good. Rap, hip hop, all that. Pop. I listen to everything, man. Just recently I had what song was that? I was singing it, or I was like whistling it in the stream. Who is it by? It was by, um, hold on. Oh, it's true. 3 Strikes. Wait. Why do I feel like it was someone else? Oh, it's by True. It's like really old rap. By really old, I mean like 90s. I think it's 90s. It's not that old. Freeze-dried candy. I want to try so bad. Freeze-dried honeydew. Freeze-dried. The other thing that you said. I'm listing off the various scenarios that would typically make a hater. What are you doing? What are you saying? Normal people. Some kind of normal music. Me, FNAF music. Is that Five Nights at Freddy's? Favorite genre of music. Yeah, like, I love everything, man. Like, it all resonates with me. Of course, Vixen is scratching at the door. No, ma'am. I'm mad at her. She tried to escape today. No, lady. Like, on my watch. Like, I was right there, and she tried to run out. Like, girl, you're not for the streets. No way. More like Weekend at Bernie's. That Five Nights at Freddy's a game, right? What else? Like, I'm trying to think of like music I've been listening to recently. Oh, like, I love the instrumentals, chill ambient music. But also I had, oh, Curly. I love Curly. She came out with a new album, I believe. She's really cool. She's like alternative magic, kind of mystic vibes. Her name is spelled Kerli. I love her music. Digital Daggers is more like a pop, kind of like, well, I don't know if it's pop. I really don't know how you would categorize them. How would they be categorized? I wonder if you can see. I don't know. Oh, Hannah Peel as well. Nirvana had a song by them that was playing. But I listen to fucking everything, man. The lore is so confusing. Thank you, Red Rum. Thank you. to this song. I am at a payphone. That's a really good song. I'm at a payphone. No. No. No, lady. No, I would never. I did watch someone get in the video over though. Oh, I see. I feel like I've heard that song. Like it's on a commercial or something. Yeah. Vixen is grounded. I'm so mad at her. They were, apparently she got out this morning, and when she gets out, she just goes underneath a car. That's it. Like, she doesn't go any further than that. And like, we were just talking about it before dinner, and me and my aunt were outside, and I opened the door and she darts out right underneath my uncle's car. I'm like, are you kidding? So I grabbed her. And then I brought her inside and she thought it was a game. She was so happy and thrilled with herself. I'm like, lady, no. No, lady. Fridays. Wait, what? Have I tried walking around a leash? No, I have. A long time ago, someone bought me off of my wish list a harness, but yeah, it was a harness and a leash, I think, but only the leash came, not the harness. So I have a leash, and it's quite long and sturdy and durable. It's somewhere in my slew of junk, but I don't have a harness. I'm gonna have to get her one. And also, now that my cousin's not living nearby anymore, I don't have like a cat carrier. I need to get my own cat carrier even still. I was just using hers. But things are going to change around here. I'm a professional tarot card reader now. I had a leash once. I was on a leash once. What is the game like? FNAF. What is that like? I get that one confused with Among Us or whatever. Like, isn't that the one with the little ghost guys? Vixen the trickster. Yeah, she is. She is extremely, extremely mischievous, lady. And whenever I'm here, like live, so it's not until I go live that she wants to cause utter chaos. She wants to go in and out, go in and out. Or when I'm sitting down to record a video, in and out. She can just tell. She wants to disturb the peace. Yeah, no, I've seen a couple cats on a leash. People who are doing like van life, I've seen them like walk their cats, like go to a creek or something. And I actually remember this one van life guy accidentally, like he was walking his cat near a creek, and the cat like jumped in, so he had to rescue the kitty. And off the leash, and I need to tell that boy to get lost. I said this because I had his bitch's favorite song on TikTok. What? Oh no. Oh God, you were doing a B&E? Not a B&E, Riva. It's weird, but some cats like to go on walks. Yeah. And this other lady too who lives in a caravan. Oh, my little light just turned off. I don't care though. She would have her cat on a leash too, just to be outside, you know. Indie horror game. Let's see. Look up images of Casti UCN. I want to make sure that, hold on. Oh, it's got like the bear, right? That's that one. Okay. Yeah, I was always confusing that one with something else. Oh, creepy. It's creepy. It's supposed to be a creepy video game, right? Bearded dragon? You have a bearded dragon. Are you kidding me? I'm so envious. Vixen would never. If I got a little pet like that, she would never. A horror game where you sit in an office and you sit in a security office surviving till 6 a.m. and essentially it's strategies and survival. It's kind of like Slender Man with doors. Oh my. You know what's crazy is, well, I watch, so Ryan and Shane, they do like video games. Well, also they do like the ghost hunting stuff. They do a bunch of shit like that, but they review video games, and like the one game they were reviewing is like Vampire's Apprentice or something, or what was it? Exorcist Apprentice. It was kind of like scary looking, but it was so cool. No, I absolutely cannot do a backflip. I could probably do a round off. Thank you, Audrey. Or Aubrey. Thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. A front flip for the people. There's no way in hell. She's gonna make me get the door and let her in because the Vixen's just being too much. I would definitely love to try it. Phasmophobia. Is that the one that... No, wait. Is that the ghost hunting one? Vixen. No, lady. No, you're being naughty. Oh, I've seen gameplay of that, I think. There's also one where you have to, like, capture ghosts. Yeah, a bearded dragon as a pet would be so badass. I've seen gameplay of that, but I also don't know if it was like a this one where you have to be, you're like an apprentice or something working at this like weird little zombie morgue thing, I think. And I think of, well, I don't want to like give it away, but there's like just like demonic shit. It's fucking scary. Charcoal-based toothpaste that ethically, I said ethnically, brightens your smile. I bet you I could not. There's actually a toothpaste that's like supposed to be really good for you, and I have it saved on my Amazon list. Prebiotic, I think. Show more, hurry up. Somewhere around here. You son of a bitch. Okay, hold on. Toothpaste. Revitin, natural toothpaste. What happened? Love, love, love. They have at least 9 different FNF. Oh, really? Yes, Angelique, I have. Bearded dragons are really playful, and they love to be with their owners. They love to be held, and they live in the desert, so they have to have heat lamps. Oh, hi, Miriam. Hi, Gabriel. I honestly, I would hate to be in a relationship with you. Well, lucky for you, I'm not wanting to be in a relationship. Fucking weirdo. I honestly, I feel like something like that, Vixen would be so fixated on. Like, she would probably try and antagonize a damn bearded dragon, or even like a hamster or something like that. Like, I feel like she would disturb the peace. Like, the hotel in California, like Hotel California, the hotel in California. Hi, Zero. Oh, wait. Oh, my. What was it like? Thank you. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. They're unlike any other bedazzled sunglasses I've had before. And the reason for me wearing them is my eyes are so bloodshot from being sick. So, like, but yeah, these are a costume shop original, and it's from a costume store that closed down, unfortunately. But I love that place, man. That was like my go-to. I would shop for normal clothes there. Hi, Jazz. I wonder what Cecil Hotel is like. Sounds creepy. The whole place is just like that off vibe, if you know what I mean. I believe it. I had a dream about the place and I knew nothing about it. Gorilla Tag. What is that? I like bread on occasion. On what kind of occasion? I saw someone make meatball. It was like some sort of meatball bread, and it actually looked amazing. Absolutely not. I do not. I am sober as a gopher. But I did just have someone pass away very near and dear to me who did overdose on Fent. Awful. Don't ever do that shit. Bearded dragon skin is like a fish. It's smooth one way, but it's like sanding paper the other way. What? Really? Could you like hurt yourself touching it? Another astrologer on said not to go there. He did a reading and said it was very ominous there. I believe it. Meatloaf, essentially. But it was like the meatballs they weren't barbecue. I feel like they were like I don't know what they were. Maybe they were I doubt they were teriyaki. I just know it looked really good. Glass eater, I've actually cracked eggs before on live stream because I was making a cake. Or not a cake, cupcakes. Yeah, I was doing cupcakes on a live. I was thinking about doing another baking stream, but yeah, I want to. Stings in your hand a little, especially from the back, but you don't really hurt yourself that much. That would be one thing I'd be nervous about, is like, I don't want to cut myself or something from handling a bearded dragon. But they're so majestic looking and so beautiful. I'd also be alright with French toast. French toast is yum. My friend just made French toast with, what were they? Conchas, I think? I feel like they were. And then she added like strawberry and banana to it. Oh my god, with the syrup. They looked so good. Favorite thing to bake? Cookies. I'd say cookies because they're easier, but cupcakes too. But I really was craving like lemon something. My aunt had just made lemon bars, but I'm thinking more like lemon poppy seed. I really kind of want lemon poppy seed something. Does really look like a knockoff Jimmy Neutron? Let me look. Wait, scrap tap. Scrapbook stream. Yes. Wait, what was his name again? I'm sorry. Scrap tap. Oh, creepy. Oh, I've seen this dude before though, I think. He's creepy. He does kind of look like Jimmy Neutron. If you put food in front of them. Oh, wait. Yes. Yeah, I need to be back working. I need to be working in my own scrapbook, but I've paused it. I've like, look, this is mine, but I've paused it. I actually have to fix this part too because it's kind of coming undone. But fuck, man, I like. Oh man, too many things, too many things. Also, this card I found. I bought this from who knows where. See's Candy, I think, and it's blank. I'm like, I could use this. I like this. And there's another one too. This one's actually really cute. Like, since when did I collect cards? Yeah, it looked so good. Because their eyes on the side of their head. Oh my. Lemon tiramisu. No, I would definitely try that. I love any kind of tiramisu. There was a matcha tiramisu from this tea spot that I absolutely loved, and they got rid of it. Like, they stopped doing it, and I was so upset because it was the best thing ever. There was edible flowers on top. There was gold flakes. Like, it was the most amazing little morsel. Am I famous? No. People keep asking me that. I'm very famous, don't worry. Judge Judy to see my photos. I have a new obsession, and I don't think I need more stuff, but my ADHD love to get hyperfixated on stuff. I actually get very fixated on things too. Like, I just want to immerse myself in like a new hobby. Oops. I'm gonna have to let her in because she's just nonstop whiny. Meow. What are you kidding about? Things that keeps me going in life are desserts and based goods. Desserts are amazing. I love that place also, because it's a tea spot. They do a lot of like matcha things, and instead of getting the matcha tiramisu, what me and my friend got the most recent time we went, we got these matcha lava cakes. Oh my goodness. Like, it was phenomenal. And there's like powdered sugar sprinkled on top, and inside it was like hot melting, like, I think I have a picture or video of it somewhere. Hold on. It had like matcha, and then there was like that ooey gooey like lava stuff happening. It was actually recorded in vlog. I did a vlogmas thing about it. Hold on. But which one was it? Mew! Was it this one? No, don't start that. No. Oh, I think no, this was somewhere in my Vlogmas playlist. I'm like showing it, and it was so amazing. I'm made of bugs. This is Michael Kors. These are a costume shop that is closed, unfortunately. I haven't matcha before in my life. It's not really a thing where I'm at or where I'm from. It's actually not, it's not too bad. Like, it took some getting used to for me personally, but I do love matcha. Hang on. Vixen's being a nuisance. Okay, you're gonna stay in here. Yep, you're staying in here, lady. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You put up someone hypothetically and you then how would you go about it? It's not worth it. Fighting is not worth it, sweetheart. Don't do fights. No. Trust me, it's not the route to take. Hi, Sam. Tortoise. Oh, undercover Nadia. I know. I know. I do look like I'm incognito. Oh, thank you, Zero. I don't quite know if famous is something like, I don't know. People are asking something very interesting when they are asking for fame. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Also, I'm like not wearing any eyebrows, so I have half a brow. Don't mind me. Nom nom. Vixen is definitely being my #1 troll right now. Yes, absolutely ignore. I ignore. It's not worth your time at all. That is something I had to grapple with as a teen. And actually, the video that I was going to put out today that I didn't because I was just too sick last night was actually about like fighting again, yet again. Because even though I said like there's no fighting on this channel, I will talk about experiences that I've had, you know, where that has been prominent. But I was going to talk about how someone just, I mean, I was a teen and there's been a couple times that people just kind of wanted to start shit just for being trans. Like, who the fuck? So, nope, you're not going out there. No, you're not. Nope, you're staying right here. You're staying up here with me, lady. I don't care what you say. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi, friends. What are you doing? You're the best one, even though you're an asshole. Like, you are the best one. You know that. You know that. And you're spoiled. You are. Yeah. Severely. Severely spoiled. I've overeaten very much. No worries, glass eater. Stop eating all the glass. But yeah, it's so not worth it. It is not worth it. You're not going back out there. Nope, not on my watch. She's not doing it. Nope. But yeah. She's got her toy now. Everything is right with the world. Get your toy, lady. I watch a lot of true crime, and I'm glad I only have 2 friends that I just see a couple times a year. Yeah. Yes. The most problems I've had in terms of like people, it was all when I was a teenager, you know, like in my adult life, I can honestly say I don't have any drama. Like, I love it like that. Granted, I only have like a handful of friends, but they would never bring shit like that to me. And I would never bring shit like that to them, you know? And I think it's showcased on my YouTube. I'm not sitting here talking about, you know, friend drama and shit, you know, or anything that I've been through in terms of like current stuff. It's all been stuff of the past, you know. I would never. But yeah, with having like, I'd rather have a core group that I know are just good quality people than, you know, try and maintain a social facade. It's not for me. Muse, what are you doing? What are you doing? Crazy lady. She's a crazy lady. Yeah, no, I don't miss that, all that. Yes. Almost 3K. Fuck. Yay. Yes, an unproblematic queen indeed. I'm like, I'm not having it. And, you know, I want to maintain that. I'm like, no. I said something in the other live that's what I kind of wanted to extrapolate on. Like, in the video I had planned. That, like, I don't need to... Also, what is happening here? I don't need to, like, fight online because I did all my fighting. I'm not fighting with no one. Nope. Nope. Oh, she's up there. Random steampunk YouTuber. I'll take it. I love it. I love it. No, honestly, like, turning the other way and not paying any mind to it is the best method. And honest, what I've come to learn is what people have to say about you or what they don't like about you is something they don't like within themselves. It's called the shadow self. Um, that's been something I've had to grapple with too, because there's lots of things I haven't liked about other people, and I'm like, well, what is it within me? Because truthfully, someone's issue with you is their problem. It's not your problem, you know. How do I feel about almost having 3K? You know, I thought like 2K seems like it was just here. It just was here. It came and left. Like, what the hell? But it's just like phenomenal. I want to keep on doing what I'm doing and not second guess anything. I've been second guessing so much in terms of like content, uh, prior to my other kind of like threshold or whatever. So I want to just go with the flow and keep putting out what I want to put out. Um, Trans stuff, yeah, sure, it's fun, but I need people to know I encompass a lot of different things. A lot. So it might be random sporadic things, that I just throw up on here. I'm not overthinking it. And my goal, I don't see it like I don't want to be like a fucking huge YouTuber. I think I just want to cultivate something that is something creative. It's a creative outlet, and people can gravitate towards and be like, resonating with it. I'm not the debate type. I'm not the political type. I'm not the type to sit there and talk about surgeries. Like, I'm a completely, entirely different niche within an already pointed niche. That's what I want to be. I want to continue to be that. Not going to sit here and start arguments with people about trans shit, because just look at my existence. That is my argument. That's what I said in my other live. I'm like, I love that. Like, just see me, see my words, listen to my words, see how I treat people. That's my argument for anything trans related. And go ahead and kindly fuck off. A meme earlier today of an old man on his deathbed, and he says, "Oh, I wish I'd spent more time arguing with strangers online." Exactly. Oh man, where was it? Where did I hear this? Um, it was like a show or something. Oh, hair in my mouth. Where was I watching this? This person was like talking to someone who was a first responder, and the first responder would always, oh wait, who was this? The first responder would always ask, like, the person on their deathbed or whoever's getting rushed to the hospital or whatever, if they know they're about to die, like, what's something that you really cherished in life? Like, what is something that you are most happy of and proud of? And I have to say, like, that's such a big thing. And if you can't look at back on your life and your existence and be like, oh, this, that, and the third, and it's all this regret and all this like bullshit of like just doing nothing positive, you're going to regret it. On how to make friends in my adult life. Feels lonely. I consider you as a genuine friend. Oh, you're so sweet. You know what, too? It's just like, it's a completely different ball game. I don't know what that is. But like adult relationships and friendships are a completely different ball game, and you'll come to find out a lot of there's so many things thrown at you. Um, Something that has been reoccurring for me in my adulthood and friends, or previous friendships, I should say, is codependency. I can't be friends with anyone who is very lenient on a partner or invest literally their entire existence into that relationship. Like, you have to be your own person outside of that relationship. And you know what I mean? Like, not juggle your friends that way. It shouldn't be like that. So I've come to find out it just doesn't quite work out when someone is actively always like, there's no line. It has to be a line there. I've always been that way in a relationship. I'm like, not only do I not want to push this person onto my friends and make my own time separate, with those friends, but you know what I mean? Like, differentiate my time with my friends and my time with my partner. It should be separate, and if it comes together, it can be fine. That's fine. It just doesn't need to be all the time, for one. And for two, I just don't like the codependency of it all. Don't screw me off for someone you just met 3 months ago. You know what I mean? I cannot vibe with that. That's not for me. You know, I don't like that. So, um, it's the fear of being forgotten, ignored, or replaced. Oh my. Wow. Oh, that's deep. Almost kind of like worried of being like, I feel like abandonment kind of bleeds into that, right? Like they don't want to be abandoned or, damn, that's crazy. I have the opposite. Yeah. I don't really know what my biggest fear really is. I don't know. I had someone on here project some shit onto me one of these previous lives about being lonely or being alone and something about a relationship and shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, I've been single since 2015. If I wanted it, I could have it. You know what I mean? I just, in this period of my existence, I don't want it. I don't. I want, I'm still at that point where it's just like, I just love my freedom. And I can't promise that it will always be like that. I feel like it will. Like, I feel like I'll be like just a little old lady and it'll be fine. But someone was saying like, oh, well, why do you go live if you're not lonely? Which is such a faulty comparison. You can't compare the two. That's so stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've probably ever heard. No. So there's such a huge difference between being lonely and being alone. I have a fear of death. I think that's only natural. Personally, I feel like as long as you do right by others, you know, I don't think there's anything like horrifying at the end. I actually have this like thing that like I just think it's the most comforting thing to people who don't do harm, you know? Just don't do harm. I had to learn that. I was walking around with a chip on my shoulder wanting to fight everybody for just even looking at me wrong. Like, I hated that. And it was an insecurity within myself. There was like this need or desire to prove. And that's a message I have to a lot of the trans YouTubers and the trans people you see getting into all these fights and shit. If it's something that's genuine to you, your gender identity, if it's organic and natural, there would be no need to prove yourself to other people. Why do you need to do that? You know what I mean? People who are so insignificant to your daily life, why do you feel the need to prove who you are to other people who don't matter? They don't matter to you. You know, I used to have this feeling where I'm like, I need people to just not want to fuck with me. Like, as soon as you see me, you know not to fuck with me. And it was like this defense mechanism. And what was the point? What was the point? Like, it was a chip on my shoulder and it was no good. Still learning, yes. Codependence, things I don't understand in most friendships and relationships. I refuse to be hung up and set out to dry by someone just because they got into a new relationship. That's not going to work for me. You know what I mean? Especially if I have a long-term history with you and all of a sudden it's this big thing to try and like get you to hang out, you know? Can't do it. Cannot. Yeah, no, I don't want dating shit. Please, no, thank you. Yeah. I think we as a society romanticize relationships way too much. I agree. I'm all for community and having friends, but I don't like people being in my space and knowing everything about everything. Yeah, and actually, someone very close to me made a very good point about like pushing your or someone else's new kind of romance or new fling or whatever onto that other person. And it's like you can't get them alone. You can't like hang out with them alone. They always have to bring this new person into the equation, you know, and someone who's trying to push themselves onto that person just to get them to like them. It's like, not only is that so inauthentic, you know, you're not even allowing for an organic something to blossom, something new. I have to say I am more like we've had this conversation before, especially on live about like who's more approachable. Yeah, I do think I'm more approachable, but her and I have the same kind of like shtick where if we don't get off on the right foot with someone brand new, you know, that someone's trying to bring into our friend circle, it's just not going to work. You know, you rubbed me the wrong way once. I more than likely now in my late 20s, I'm not going to give you another opportunity, you know? But I won't say that that's the case all the time, but it's come to basically a head, and it's like, no, it's why? If they're going to do it once, they're going to do it some more. So I don't like that abruptness of trying to like push yourself onto someone else. You know, just because you're in a relationship with my friend doesn't mean we need to be friends, especially if we just don't mesh like that. There's no point in why put emphasis on it. My parents found out we had to break up, and that made me realize dating is not my thing at all. You know, and it comes in different ways. You know, you're shown things in a different light, and it could be by way of that too. Like, it's difficult. Dating is so difficult, and we are sold this idea of this fairy tale romantic love. And I'm not talking to you, Siri. Don't ever. She just like lit up. I have to say, the reality of that was like shown to me at a very early age. I think I was like 18 when I realized, oh yeah, no, this shit is not what you think it's going to be. Like, not. Happened to me with my previous ex. He low-key saw me as a BFF, but then brought new friends. Yeah, then disregarded my emotions. Yeah, no. Someone who really likes you isn't going to do that. That's not cool. And how do you, on one hand, because I've sat here and said someone I used to be associated with was like, you know, oh, you own that person because you knew them longer. And while I don't think that's the right way to think of it at all either, there should still be like, okay, so you're going to throw away, you know, our history and what we've had. It was totally dope because you're letting something get in the way of, you know what I mean? And I don't want to say too much, but just because, you know, but just, and if I don't get along with that person, that's fine, but let us have a friendship outside of your relationship. Fuck. And someone's car alarm is going off. Luckily, me and my ex-girlfriend are still good friends because we were young. That's good, though. That's good you're still friends. If you can still, like, maintain a friendship, that's good. Oh, man. One of two exes is since passed on, like, unfortunately, but my other ex, I'm pretty certain I'd seen him commenting on some celebrity's page on Instagram because his display, I'm certain this was him. His display name was his middle name and his second to last name. He had 4 names. It was his middle name and second to last name, and then the same area code where we're at. And I'm like, I think this is him. And of course, when I try and go click on it, it's private. But I was like, he was talking about something stupid. Like some rapper was I don't know. Some urban rapper was talking about something. I don't know. That's what he did. Then flat out ghosted me. Yeah, see, it's not worth it. God, no. There's been times, and I will admit wholeheartedly, and I'm not saying this is correct, but there has been times where I had to cut people off, like no contact, because not only have I been strung along and like been put last, you know, to their relationship, and you know, but it just became so awful and abundantly clear to me that you're willing to put this person ahead of me, and that's whatever, you know, without with it, and do things that are very set and concrete without like even just like confiding in me, without even letting me know. One moment I'm, you know, I almost just said too much, but it's just, oh, fuck. Like, not for me. I would separate myself, absolutely. But in terms of like replacing someone or trying to completely screw someone off because someone new came into the picture, I've never and would never. I understand why a lot of people suck in social interactions and relationships because nobody teaches you this. Exactly. And most people are not ready to learn or be told that they are doing it wrong. Exactly. Yeah. And there's just an air of like overcautiousness. People are wondering, am I doing this correctly? Am I supposed to say this? Can I do that? Or a certain timeline or a certain something. And it's like you said, there's no handbook. There is not a single handbook out there. The power I feel when my friend sends me the phone number of a person they met online and I can find what city they live in. Oh no. I've had a friend before who was that person. If you needed to find anything out, they would do it. They would pry and snoop. But yeah. But no, yeah, it's a clusterfuck. What we're seeing right now is crazy. Like in terms of how people act and how they've socially changed, I guess you could say. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. But I don't know. I could be at a supermarket talking to my friend and laughing about something and people they gravitate towards it. They're like they want to be involved. Which is cool. That's cool, but I'm not out here like actively trying to like, I don't know. I like organic, genuine interactions, you know, that happen out of the blue. I love that. And that's another reason why I don't think I'll ever do, like, I don't want to go on these fucking dating apps anymore. Fuck them. Afterwards, and then try to say, hey, it wasn't working out and that I need to block you now. And blocked me on April. I was like, I already blocked them Feb, so I didn't care. Yeah. Yeah, no. See, it was already said and done for you. Rid your hands of it, you know? Yeah, sometimes you just know too. And oftentimes too, sometimes it just does not require an explanation, you know? I had to find my phone charger. What's the topic? Friendships and social stuff. And codependency and just, oh yeah, falling out and shit like that, you know? But you can hear my words and hear them correctly. I will never drag friend drama or bullshit onto my YouTube. Nope. I don't ever do that. I've never done that. I don't go. People have had it out for me before because I will block. Like, after we're not friends anymore, I'll block. I don't give a shit. Because you don't need to be lurking, you know? And if I genuinely don't like someone or something, I want the least amount of interaction with it as possible. Why would I want that? Whereas other people, it's like they are seeking an open opportunity or something, or they're like waiting, you know, to see, you know, how things will play out. And it's like, if I genuinely do not like you anymore, I don't like you. Like, we don't need to be doing any interacting. And I'd always gotten the heat for it. Like, why do you block? You shouldn't block. I love blocking. The block button and me. Till death do us part. But nah, oftentimes too, you'll realize you're way better off without any of these types of people. And their new friendships or whomever, whatever, with whoever is like not all that's cracked up to be, you know. The guys weren't doing shit. The feminism has gone too far. Oh no. That is like a topic of discussion on Twitter. I see that people are thinking like guys don't make the first moves anymore. And I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't get hit on nearly as much as an adult as I did as a teen. So, I don't know. That's just something I'm pointing out. Make of that what you will. Blocking is healthy. Absolutely. Like, why would you want... I don't want you to pop up. I don't want to see you. I don't want... Nothing. Like, no. Especially when I've always been the one, especially even knowing, like, it may not have been fully my fault. I've always been the one to be like, my bad. You know, I'll apologize. I apologize first. And then sometimes people are too egotistical to return the same courtesy. So that tells me everything I need to know, you know? It doesn't make you weak to apologize. It makes you weak to be a fucking, like, bitter bitch. You know? But I don't know. friendships are so weird. I'm grateful for the ones I have right now, truthfully. And it's a small few, but I'm appreciative of it. That and social media and just, oh man, social media and friendships. Crazy. The funniest story of how we found out we liked each other. Oh, really? Without saying too much too, like, there was someone who, they followed that page that I had on TikTok that I don't post on. It's not, I don't have TikTok installed on my phone. I'm not on there. I'm not on there. And I don't know if they like thought I was just bullshitting or wasn't telling the truth. Like, I'm not on there. And when something happens with them or they post something about it and they expect me to know, I'm like, how am I going to know if you don't tell me these things? You think I'm just going to find out on your story or whatever? Like, I thought that was like the most preposterous thing ever. I'm like, you're joking me, right? I hate when someone doesn't apologize and they fucked up. Yep, I hate that. I hate that. Just do it. It doesn't make you fucking weak. Just fucking do it, man. Even if I'm like, haven't fucked up, I'm like, it's probably my fault. Sorry. Not like someone or make you not like them. Well, you know, I'm like the person to, okay, at first I'm willing to give someone the benefit of the doubt. But also there might just be like certain things that just do not resonate with me, you know? The way someone might talk, if they're obnoxious, like I don't like the obnoxiousness, especially in public. I mean, I used to be very obnoxious. I used to be joking around, laughing. I used to be like, you know, yelling shit from cars and shit. You know, of course, the dumb, stupid shit we do as teenagers and as young 20-somethings. But I don't like that. That's one thing. It's like, please don't be rude to other people in front of me in terms of like, you know, we're out in public. If something is weird though, absolutely, like, yeah, that's weird. Like if someone's being weird to us, absolutely. But I don't like when that's the one thing you can look for too, if you're out to lunch or something, or what, someone you're with someone new and you're out somewhere, is look how they treat wait staff. Yep, do it. Someone, oh man, never mind. In math, and the dead asleep, me and her sat next to each other and we played truth or dare. So she went first and I chose truth. She asked if I have a crush and I said yes. Oh. It does get people. I'm sorry and don't hesitate. I say sorry and don't hesitate. Just move on. No dwelling on it. Exactly. Exactly. And I asked her the same and she says yes. After that, we are both feeling the pressure, so I picked dare next. She said, tell me who you have a crush on. Play hangman to find out her name. That's so very like that's very picturesque, like movie status. It's something you'd see in a movie. Also, in terms of like rekindling or rebuilding a friendship or a connection, like if you've said some really off the wall, like out of pocket stuff to me in the past while we were friends, I'm way less likely to be considering another chance with you, you know? If it's just something you can't come back from, there's no way in hell. Yes, I am. I'm feeling quite a bit better. 6th grade. Oh my. We'll take that advice, certainly. Yes. Just observe how they treat others with anyone new. And then also just, I mean, how they talk, you know, I do find that like if people are willing to gossip in front of you, they're willing to gossip about you. That is so true. It's so true. And I mean gossip. It's one thing to relay. Oh, that's another thing too. Because again, I'm a Sagittarius. Oh no. It's one thing to relay what happened to someone and confide in them and be like, look, this happened, you know. It's another thing to completely smear someone. behind closed doors and like be nasty. That's gossip. That's disgusting. I don't like it. Or speculation, or you know what I mean? Get out of my face. I don't want that. It's another thing to relay about like an instance that made you upset, you know? That's totally normal. Venting is normal. But again, oh man. People, man. I'm pulling Joe Goldberg on my coworker. Wait, Goldberg. Is that from the show Goldbergs? The Goldbergs? Isn't that a show? But anyways, like, I had someone just, couldn't distinguish what was overboard. And I'm like, dude, you don't ever say that. That's so fucked. Exactly, Angelique. You get it. Hamsa. Absolutely. That's that. Brenda has a celebrity crush on Tom Ellis, and she calls him Beefy Tommy. Wait, I have no idea who that is. It's from the show You on Netflix. I'll have to look it up. Oh, yes, Lucifer. Oh, yeah. I was going to say I have a lot of crazy shit when I think about shit people have said or done to me in the past, even after reconciling. Yeah, yep, same here. Same here. The things I could tell. The things I could tell. But I won't. But I'm just saying, I could. I won't. A Sag gal's here. Yes, exactly, Zella. Venting's one thing, but if someone talks, yes, like really slanderous, hateful shit. No. They're willing to do it to you as well. Yep. No, thank you. It's so interesting navigating friendships, like at this age. It really is. I mean, I'm noticing like a lot of people from the past wanting to claw their way back in, and I'm so good. No, thank you. Don't know you. Who are you? Do I know you? That's my new thing. Okay, I will make a promise to you now, because people are asking if I'm famous. I'm not famous, but if I am ever famous, and someone tries to come out the woodworks, who are you? Do I know you? I don't think we've ever met. I've been trying to work on it. I feel like being bipolar plays a part on me being so resentful and vicious. There's people close to me, close loved ones who do, I don't want to say experience, but they've been diagnosed with that. And it is difficult not to let it dictate you or your actions or your thoughts. But there are like certain exercises I feel like that do help, you know, to decompress, square breathing, you know, to try and really get yourself focused and centered, and kind of grounded, like, you know, to distinguish what certain actions are. Because I know that comes with quite a bit of like overthinking too. I'm assuming. I don't hope I'm not offending, but you know, so it's important to kind of call yourself back. Am I the only one who worries about oversharing yet proceeds to do so? At times, I don't know. Now I'm very like, in person, it's so funny because like obviously this is the internet, but in person, I am a bit reserved with someone new. I want to kind of get a feel, you know? Ask them to take it outside. Yes. Yeah. I don't care about sharing. Don't forget about us. No, you're coming with me. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're coming right with me. Yes, Sam. You know, someone I love very dearly has been diagnosed with that. A couple people. And there is a fine line between like the paranoia and, you know, but there's so many different exercises you could do. I mean, the possibilities are just so endless. It's all about kind of like analyzing, you know, but not overthinking, just analyzing, okay, where is this coming from? Hell, I mean, I know someone even there's moments and times where things that they dream about, they have to distinguish, like, this is not rational, this is just, you know. So, but again, I'm not trying to assume anything, you know. I don't want to be as presumptuous. Half of your comments have an evil eye. I know Angelique brings me good luck because she brings the evil eye, you know. She brings Hamsa. Not in the way that she's envious. Like, she shows that token, you know. She's that. She's very that. She's warding off evil. I love that. I somewhere have a evil eye bracelet. I forgot what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a common thing, I think, with that. Again, I'm not a doctor, but, you know, just based off of what I've spoken with these people about. You got a good grip on yourself, though, Sam. I feel it. I know it. Sleep paralysis. When I think of sleep paralysis, I can't say I've ever seen anything or anything like that, but I have, like, been stuck. Like, I can't move while I'm, like, half awake, half asleep. And I have to, like, jolt myself awake. And it's always like I count down in my head. I'm like, okay, 1, 2, and then I move. I used to have, I'm used to such bad friendships. I thought there's no way you were this nice, but you're the one of very few I've met. Oh, I love that. Angelique, you are so kind. It's never going to change. I'll never switch up. I will never switch up. Never. I am so not the type, you know. I don't give a shit what YouTube brings to me. They can bring me fame. Bring me fame. I want... It would be a breath of fresh air for someone like me to have fame, because I'm not letting shit slide. But let's say that is on the cards for me. I'm going to be like a wild card in terms of fame. Seriously. I'm not letting shit slide, and I'm not changing up for shit. I'm so glad I could help, Sam. No, you got this. I believe you have what it takes. You could apply yourself, absolutely. If you're not doing so already, you know, you're already active in knowing that, like, you know, acknowledging certain things about you. 100%, you got this. There's some people who don't acknowledge that about themselves. They're not self-aware enough. Never, Zella. Are you kidding? You guys are my rock. You're my core. You got me. Y'all don't forget about me. I have an evil eye ring and my very Christian friend said it represents the devil. No. No way. No. People are very easily, like, they'll just throw it out there. Oh, it's the devil. Anything they don't realize or can't, like, grasp, it's the devil. Fuck that. That's such an old way of thinking. The evil eye is to ward off negative energy. It's a ward. It's a protective thing. It's something good. You know what? I think my evil eye bracelet is it's in my car on my gear shift. I have like a couple different bracelets on there. But it's blue. It's like woven. It's like one of those little, have you ever seen those, like, what do they call those? Rosaries. The little rosaries that are woven with the thread or whatever. It's one of those, but excuse me, it has like the evil eye all over it. So, but I love that bracelet. I had an owl one, but I gave it to my sister's best friend because she loves owls. I love owls too, but I knew she really liked them, so I was like, here, this is for you. And it was black and red, and she loves red, so I just, you know. People are so quick to glitch. Yeah, I know. I know. Come on now. Mm-mm. I'm not so convinced. Not a chance. And why walk through life fearful? Like, are you serious? Analog horror. Does that have anything to do with like a time thing? Like I'm only piecing it together. I don't know what that is. Analog horror. Like a thriller about, or a horror about like timed stuff. Like Saw, how Saw you were timed. Those people were timed. Puzzle stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I have to say, like, well, I don't know. Oh, VHS tape style videos. I'm not opposed to it. Yes, Zella, never ever. So it's like the style of like a VCR kind of like distorted type of like vibes. Can't do analog horror. All my nightmares were like that as a teenager. Oh no. Do I like any horror? I like the mystical horror stuff. Witches, vampires. I mean, I'll do some psychological things, you know, but I like the weird shit that's like, for example, I don't even know if you'd consider this horror. Like, is anything with blood and guts considered horror? The Hansel and Gretel witch hunters. I love that. Lots of like blood and guts in that. What else? Things with like, oh, camcorder quality. The only thing I know about this movie Saw is that Dwight Schrute from The Office watched it. Dwight. The dorky guy, right? What else? Like, I feel like, horror, like scary. The Exorcist ones are stupid. Like, I don't like those movies. They're like, no, not for those. I need something mystical, like something cool. Ghost shit is cool. Some is just tacky and so dumb. Oh, what is it, Sunny? Let me look at my little video library here. I want to see what I have because I like can't think of things. But just, you know, mystical shit. The dorky guy, correct. Okay, good. I'm glad I got that one. Trying to think. What else? Oh, yeah. The Blair Witch Project one. That was like so, the ending was so underwhelming. I was like, what the hell? But I was young when I saw that the first time. I was scared. Let me see. What do I have here? What would be considered horror? Horror. Show me my stuff. Okay, let's see. Seventh Son. That's not horror. Oh, I just bought that last night too. What's just like horror? Elvira is not horror. No, I'm at a loss here. None of this is. None of this is horror. And of course, it's not working right now. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, yes. Hills Have Eyes. What else? The Conjuring. What? How are you tonight, Robert? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not mad at it. Oh, but what was the recommendation? I'm so sorry. Oh, when I was younger, I used to get so scared of the true crime things. Oh man, I will never forget one of my aunts and my mom when I was younger. They were watching a Eileen Wuornos. I think that's her name, Eileen Wuornos. That movie Monster was based off of her. They were watching an interview of her, and that scared the hell out of me. Couldn't go to sleep. And they watched it earlier in the day, and nope, I couldn't do it. I'm trying to figure out, like, do I even have any horror things? I guess I kind of like cheesy stuff too, like Elvira, all of her movies. Oh, I love. And comedy, I love comedy. Been playing some pinball. Nice! Was it you that asked me about pinball the other day? Snapped was a good one. Or America's Most Wanted. That was a big one that my grandma would always watch. She'd be sipping her brandy, watching America's Most Wanted, falling asleep in the chair. Like, oh my. And me and my cousin would be in the other room with the AC blaring, like, just watching Cartoon Network and stuff. Oh, man. Ugh. A dragon puppets? That's pretty cool. Oh, I like ginger snaps. Is that one considered horror? That one was one of my favorites at one point. Did I read the recommendation? No, I didn't see it. Let's see here. You should. Of something for you to do on the live. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Can you type it one more time, Sunny? I'm sorry about that. It wasn't showing up for some reason. Yeah, she was something crazy on wheels, let me tell you. But I loved her for it. I've been rewatching Witches of East End too. I have Confessions of a Shopaholic, Hocus Pocus, The Simple Life, Harry Potter, Cinderella of 2015. I think that was, yeah, that movie. I love that one. Dark Shadows, Ginger Snaps, The Love Witch, Birds of Prey, Aladdin, The Last Witch Hunter, Bad Moms. What? Grown Ups. Why is that in Spanish? Grown Ups 2. Spy with Melissa McCarthy, The Heat, Identity Thief, We're the Millers, which is a beast one, the second season, Girls Trip, Georgia Rule. I love Georgia Rule. No, it's not showing up. That's really weird. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, The Boss, again with Melissa McCarthy. Love her. I like bought most of her movies. Bride Wars, Hansel and Gretel, Beastly, Crazy Rich Asians, Neighbors, Neighbors 2, The Other Woman, The Devil Wears Prada, of course. Scooby-Doo Witches Ghost. Scooby-Doo Ghoul School. Zombie Island. There's so much. Rough Night, Sisters, Ocean's 8. Oh, man. Yeah, see if you can write it again. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why. Weird. Why does it do that? It did that for someone else the other day. Ooh. Oh, man. I've been on here 100 minutes. How much is that? 60, 40. Oh, almost 2 hours. I might end this live soon, though, you guys, okay? Because I'm like, well, I gotta go pee. But, I'm like, I just need to chill. But this was wonderful. This was the best low-key live, probably thus far. Well, not really, because I like the other ones, too. Ooh. And I'm also feeling a sneeze coming on, and it's just, like, not happening for me. VHS Baddington. I'm gonna have to look that up. You want me to react to it or play it? Ooh, that hurt. Oh my. Ah, my throat. I need to make myself some tea. Oh, on YouTube? Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. I will look into it. Most certainly. Thank you. Theo is our mathematician, but didn't see his comment leave. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you guys. Ooh. I need to make myself some tea. I want to see you watch it, but if you don't want to do it on stream, you don't gotta. I definitely could do it. Well, it depends. I just need to see what it's about, but if it's not inappropriate or anything, I could totally do it. But, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I think I'm going to end it here because I'm going to make myself some licorice and ginger tea. I'm going to combine the two. Vermont ginger with some sort of Egyptian licorice, I think it's called. And I'm just going to chill out. Can you see my eyes? I'm surprised Reva didn't stay too. I know. Well, it's a weekday, you know. You know. Oh, man, that sneeze made my eyes re-water. Ooh. That's the other thing. The other symptom I was getting was like dry eyes, you know. And I think dry eyes, doesn't it mean your eyes are dry if they're watering? I don't know. Is that an oxymoron? I really don't know. But they were like hurting. Ugh. But I'm going to do some tea. You guys, phenomenal. Thank you so much. I made it. I just threw the sanitizer in my purse. Amazing. I love these lives so much. I'll have a YouTube video up. I promise. Like, I'm just like, fuck. But I'm going to have a YouTube video up this week. I might just do one. I do. Yeah. I have some eye drops. But, and I'll go put some of those in as well. I'll have a video up this week. It might just be a one upload and then just the rest lives this week. I'm trying to stay on top and consistent, but holy fuck, man. one thing after the other. So, I'll be back on here. If not, I have an upload up this week. So, you guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video requests, feel free to email me. My email is nadiaexotica@gmail.com. Bye, sweetheart. Follow all my links at nadiaexotica.com. And also don't forget to read my blog, which is nadiascuriotrove.com/blog. It's also my little online thrift store, and you can navigate the blog that way as well. So, until the next video and or live stream, bye, you guys. Have a good night.